Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, a crew looking to make a statement, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The long off-season has finally and mercifully come to an end, and we're ready to open a new campaign. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will get the football first. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like... because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Got it behind the line. It's Irwin. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Complete downfield. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He's looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Buckeyes will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Here's the pressure. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. They'll try to put it in drive this time on 2nd down from the 22. Wants to go up top. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
This pass rush is real, man. They force the quarterback, they flush him out to the left, and he's trying to scramble around, find an open guy. They still are able to get a hit on him, and that forces the incompletion.
Fires to the right. He makes the catch. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. And the Buckeyes line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Breaks into the open. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. 1st down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Thurman. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Sometimes there are careless interceptions and other times forced ones, and the defense forced that one.
They did. Nice job dialing up the pressure. Great job getting to the QB. So much athleticism on this defense, and moving forward, this offense is going to have to be really careful thinking about how they need to protect their quarterback to give him a chance.
And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Now the play fake. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught for the touchdown.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the 1st half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the 1st half.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, 1 snap, put it in the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Dropping back, it's Sayin. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. On the move. There he goes. Done enough for the first down. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort.
3rd and long situation. They try to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Cal found a way to rescue victory from the jaws of defeat. A perfect example of just how strong this program is. All about stacking wins there in Berkeley. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. A little floater there that falls incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. That's caught. It's Jackson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
To the air, it's Sayin. He's got it. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. The Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. And they'll get enough for the 1st down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the 1st quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period, first down here. Here's a quick throw out to the left. On the move at the 30. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And this four vertical play is something that every offense in the country has in their playbook, but they don't all run it as good as this offense does. Really nice job making the play call, but when you've got athletes like this and a quarterback that can fit the football into small windows, good thing.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. They march 72 yards. They are set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Look out, he's got room. Got a little room. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Just when you think it's automatic, it's not. Extra point, no good. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. The touchdown drive cut the deficit last time they had it. Forced the punt. Now a chance to really make... ball game.
And I think if you're the offensive coordinator here, you're revisiting that last drive and asking yourself, okay, what did I call? What worked? What can I keep dialing up so we can keep scoring?
Dang right, because you got the momentum. You're back in this football game. Everything is going your way. Your defense just contributed, so that lead they had, just keep chipping away, and who knows what will happen.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Spits it out to the back. The short hands, it's Peoples. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Buckeyes are on the move. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Sets up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. 3rd down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the right. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. They're really starting to build momentum. Even the deflections are going their way.
And those are frustrating because those are luck. Like you can spin it however you want, but those are just fortunate bounces. A lot of times defense in position to make a play. But here in the second quarter, still early. No need to panic. No need to get too riled up.
Rolls it in. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Looking to throw for it. Throwing right. With the catch, it's Carter. Fights off a defender. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. First and 10 for the offense. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to fire deep. And it's caught inside the 25. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got it. And it's a touchdown, puts 6 on the board. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. But I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try the run. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back. No one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. And what's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Finds his tight end.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Finds his man. It's Carter. Turning it on. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. Keeps looking downfield. Uncorks one to the middle. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball.
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. He'll do it himself. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Looking for a crease. It's Peoples. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. And the Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Bounced right back to them. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch right at the 50. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining 1st half than you? And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this 2nd half. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Just about set to get this 2nd half underway. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
This defense knew coming in that the offense was going to try to test them, and they were going to try to take some shots vertically down the field. Defense was ready for that one.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. It's a fake. After the third down incompletion, the punt unit is on the field. And the pass is incomplete. They thought they had the fake all dialed up, and it did not work. Well, they got the throw off, but not much else good happened for them after that one, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second, because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible, because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Buckeyes will punt it away on fourth down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. To the ground with the back. Oh, better look out. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. Going to swing it on second down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally,
and they're going to try it again. It's another fake. And he makes the catch. Now can he get to the sticks?
Man, everybody loves a fake punt until it doesn't work. And how about the defense? Great job being aware, not falling asleep. That's what happens. A lot of times you fall asleep, you give up a big play, give up the first down. They were dialed in, they were ready, and they stopped the guy just short of the first down.
Let's see what they've got on second down. The give to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Motion from the wide receiver. The give to the tailback. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. And now this offense will take the field again. To the air on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man by himself. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Makes the grab. It's Irwin. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Got it in the middle. It's Carter. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. 2nd and goal for this offense. Lets it fly. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. He wants it all. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And if they're going to get back in this, they get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's St. Clair. Floats it out in space. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they...
And the ball's out, and they're after it. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And when you get these quarterbacks and these offenses in 3rd and long, and you know it's passing situations, man, Katie bar the door, let's rush the passer, bring everybody, you know what's coming, get after.
Snatched it right out of the air and waltzed his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Oh, and he missed it. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Troy has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up 14 over Sam Houston. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air. It's St. Clair. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Looking for room. It's Jackson. Oh, he's got some space. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. And the Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go.
Quickly complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Buckeyes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to get behind the defense. Intercepted deep in his own end. Looking for more room. And he is brought down, but what a way to finish this quarter with the pick. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So first down will open up the final period. To the air, it's St. Clair. Finds his target down the middle. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter. And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from this.
Then I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just turned up the hot seat. All eyes are on them. They got to win. They got to do this. Starting off on the wrong foot. This is exactly what happens. It becomes a distraction. We're going to find out how good of a coach he is, and we're going to find out how loyal these fans are really quickly in this season.
And the Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the back. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs.
Let's go.
He'll keep it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And here's a fumble way behind the line. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Pocket breaking down. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Single back formation, and they give it to him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And incomplete on the deep ball.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverage.
Looking for the end zone. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. A handoff, keep working on that clock. Plows through the defense. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to him. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Across the 45. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
It's so disappointing for the offense, too, because they pride themselves on being physical, right? They wanted to come out in this game. They want to establish the run. They do that each and every week. They had the first down, but David, he just couldn't hold on to it. The defense now creates the takeaway.
And speaking of pride, that's what you pride yourself on defense. Taking the football away. How many possessions can you steal? He had the first down, but you got there. And more importantly, we work on this all week long. County fair, stripping the football, getting the football out, and then falling on it. Nice job by the defense, forcing the turnover.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking to throw in St. Clair. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground. Great place to start for this offense. They'll test the right side. Powers through the defender. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Carter. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. And here comes the... And they'll fake it again. They'll stop him short, and they had it sniffed out from the beginning. The give to the back. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Second down, they'll go to the air. The Buccaneers want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. It's picked off, and another empty drive.
The #1 objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot?
Oh, he found a space on the right. Touchdown.
And I just love what I'm seeing from this team. Like, going on the road, game 1, where you're still figuring out who you are and what you do well. Another scoring drive by this offense. Looks like they're going to get the dub in a hostile environment to start the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks this one through, and that's been anything but easy for this kicker. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with an electrifying 45-yard run to the house. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the left side. Breaks into the open. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Oh, he can't hang on. That one was nearly picked off. Instead, he'll force a 4th down. And the Buckeyes decide to punt it away. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better
No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, a team ready to put on a show, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. Looking for space to the left. Grabbed over the middle. It's Carter. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt. They want to come out here and
lets it fly deep downfield. And it's caught. Touchdown.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You could tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job at getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. The Hoosiers offense will have its first possession of the game. They're going to have to contend with a group of linebackers, Jesse, who wreak havoc all over the field.
Well, they say speed kills in college football, and I think that's what makes this position group so special. It's really hard to get the ball to the perimeter because of these linebackers and their sideline-to-sideline speed. But, David, in passing situations, they can also blitz and get after your quarterback. What's this offense going to do?
Well, remember in our day, man, like you had hammers, right? They were just big physical guys. Now you've seen the positions switch. The bodies look different. They look more like safeties, and you're right, speed, sideline to sideline, blitzing. So much versatility. Good luck.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And he loses the football on the return.
And these either work really well or really wrong. In this case, it was really wrong. You're trying to lateral it, make an extra play, get some extra yards, but, man, it did not work out. The defense recovers it, and that guy is going to get an earful from the coach.
The Hoosiers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Rushes on him. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. And the Hoosiers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Oh, the ball's out on the return.
Offside. Defense.
The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback get going the other direction.
On the move, it's Beebe. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He's got it again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Beebe. And boy, is he close to that 1st down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. And it comes as absolutely no surprise. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th and inches. Bringing the heat. Still looking. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. 2nd down now after the sack. Motion from the back. Back to pass on second down. Extending the play. He's going to get stopped, trapped, and it'll be a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hoosiers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Oh, what a cut! They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
This offense has it with really good field position. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, after getting the takeaway now, you're in the fringe area just outside the red zone. The offense trying to stay aggressive. They're throwing it right away, seeing if they can catch the defense sleeping after now just coming on the field. Give the defense credit. They were aware. They were ready for it. Make sure that one fell incomplete.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Fires toward the target. Pulls it in. It's Carter. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Never a doubt. Right down the middle.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Hoosiers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to pass it. Virtually unblocked, and he's stopped for a loss of 8. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Hoosiers send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. And this will push the offense back as they mark it dead at the 10.
And that is a huge play in terms of field position. Nice job by the punter. And how about the Gunners getting downfield to down that ball?
Off play action on first down. Lost one deep down the right side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheel.
Going downfield for the big play. He's got it along the sideline. Racing down the left side. All the way in for the touchdown.
And I love the play call. Oftentimes offensively, you like to throw the football deep down on your own end and take shots because you're anticipating man coverage. So if you get a receiver that can get behind the defense, that has a chance to be a home run type play. And you saw it work out exactly that way right there.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. The RPO, it's complete. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's a draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
There he goes. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
Off the play fake on first down. To throw. Looking left. Got him downfield. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Buying some time. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw. It's Mendoza. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Here he comes with the return. Makes a move. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Iowa is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 14 to Iowa State. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Hauls it in. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Catches it at the 30. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive.
On the ready? Now.
Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. He'll get rid of it. Working on the right. Bounced off his feet.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing them open.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Mendoza. Nowhere. On that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Tight end getting vertical. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Hoosiers will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
And this one stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered to the football.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Now facing a 3rd and long. first half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Lining up for the PAT. Oh, and he hit the left upright. No good. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Bringing it out. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Quarterback on the keeper. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. It's Mendoza. Under fire. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Hoosiers line up to punt it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll haul it in right around the logo. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Power football with the run.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
Throw ends up being a completion. And that's a first down for the offense.
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Harvey. Turning it on. The grab and go as he takes it in for the touchdown.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They go to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Looking to pass, it's Mendoza. Fires to the big fella. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Hoosiers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Beebe. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Beebe.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll pull it on the read. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down.
Number 13 in punt formation to kick it away.
Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a first half like that there in Bloomington. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch near the 50. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return.
On the set. Here we go.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Skips away from pressure. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free in 4th down. Oh, he's not punting, he's going to throw. So they couldn't get it done on 3rd down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. Incomplete, and they had everything they wanted, and he just threw an awful pass. They managed to get the throw off, but couldn't get the completion. You always wonder, why not just leave the offense out there and run a pass play? Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Under fire. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. The Hoosiers will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll take it on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll run it from the gun. Hard running there. Inside the 40. Oh, look out on the right. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground.
And, man, this is starting to be a trend for this running back. He's a big-time playmaker. You know he's good with the ball, but he fumbles here again today. He fumbled twice last week, man. Tough to keep handing that guy the football.
Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads it left. It's caught. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Motion from the wideout. They'll try to get it in with the run. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
After that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
And the Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He'll try to take it back. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And stop it. How about back-to-back weeks with pick sixes? This guy is now making plays, not just for his defense. He's scoring points, and I promise you the locker room is a lot of fun. Mr. Pick Six, he's going to get a lot of congratulations and a lot of accolades this week.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Clemson is in trouble right now, and unless something changes, this could be the kind of loss that sets the program back significantly. They're trailing by 17 to Georgia Southern. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking downfield on first down. Zings it complete to the right. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Catch in the middle, it's Barker. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Hoosiers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. And the Hoosiers are rolling down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires downfield. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Guys, this offense... Back on the attack. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Wide receiver going in motion. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Quarterback moving. Slings it. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple completions back to back to back, almost throws a pick.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
Let's go.
Hand off from the shotgun. Breaks the tackle. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Third and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Got his man to the left. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. Wants to go up top on first down. The throw. Makes the grab. Gets it in there for the touchdown.
And you're really starting to see the chemistry that this guy is developing with his quarterback. They hooked up for a touchdown in the first game. They do it again here. These two are on the same page.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They've just self-destructed too many times so far already with 3 interceptions in the game. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And now on second down for this offense. He'll do it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Barker. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Hoosiers will snap it on first and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Second down coming up. Caught over the middle. It's Bond. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
The screen, and watch out. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Hoosiers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Fourth down coming up. Number 13 in punt formation to kick it away.
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. The Hoosiers will punt this one away.
On to punt it away.
Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grab near the marker. It's Carter. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. He's going to let one fly down the middle. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Hicks. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. Third down play from the gun. Trying to beat the D deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. They bring the punter onto the... But they're cornering the market on fakes. Here comes another one. He's not even going to come close to the first down, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Hoosiers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Bond. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
Running back searching for a hole. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Snags it inside the 20. And it's in for a touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Michigan State is ahead in East Lansing, but that's not exactly Kenneth Walker III out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 11 over Eastern Michigan. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. The Hoosiers decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Right back to the well. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Hoosiers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on second down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. The Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires left. Wide open downfield. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. That's reeled in. It's Carter. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first.
I think one of the most undervalued assets in good quarterback play is the play-action game. Making the run fake honestly and truthfully looking like run. You're fooling the defense, and then you're just making it easier on yourself because you're giving yourself bigger lanes to throw the football into.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And he's still running after the move. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Got enough space. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was capped off with... Impressive 16-yard run for the score. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Martin. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Back to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives you...
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And the Hoosiers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. First play of this drive comes from the 27. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Going to try to get it himself.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the first down. He's had a day where he's really shown you he can do all things on the football field. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.